pop my head over here. Haha! That'll work. Okay. I know Strider. It is the worst. Absolutely the worst. I know. She's very mad at me. That's okay. She is allowed to be mad at me. Mostly because I don't have any more wet food. I get it. Okay. Duty. Where is it? Nope. Nope, nope. Nope. Where is it? What? What? Okay, hold up. The duty finder. Okay, so it should be the naval. Okay, where is the naval? This one? You know what? I am just gonna go back because I feel like I'm gonna accidentally pick the wrong one and I'm gonna screw myself over. Because, lordy mercy, I've done that before accidentally. Okay. Zoom out. Okay, too close. Oh, man. I sleepy. That's okay. Okay. It's awkward in here, so I'm just gonna... I need something smaller. This works. Wait. I can't go that way. I have to go around. Thank goodness that there are teeny tiny ones. Because if it weren't for teeny tiny mounts, I would be so screwed. Haha. Hello, Alpha. I'm just trying to make sure I'm going to the right one. Okay. It would be my luck I pick the wrong one. And then I'm sitting there going, oh no, I'm screwed. It's okay. Can I open this door? Nope. Because why would you have a shortcut? It's just silly. Knock, knock, open up the doors real like the stains do. Let's go give it to you. Yay, fat cat, fat cat, fat cat. I guess I could do a fate while I wait. I have no idea if this is gonna work. By myself, anyway. I'll try. Yeah, this is probably not going to work. Is it just, do I have to just beat him for the fate? I hope so, because this guy's hard. Eh. Alright, let's see. Come on. Alright, come on. As long as I can beat him on my own and as a healer, I will be doing fine. But I don't know if I will. I wish I could cast this. Why can't I? How much does it cost? I don't know. It doesn't say. Did I win? I should get extra for doing that by myself. I'm still sad because it's like, man, that cutscene is like this poor little kobold loses his family all because of, you know, stupidity. Like, because they wanted to summon a primal. That's just sad. Okay. Alright. Allergies are still going a little crazy. That's fine. Do you have anything else I can sell? Oh, I need to check. I need to check on my whatchamadoodles. The dudes, the guys, the retainers. Holy crap! They sold a lot of stuff. Yes, thank you. Okay. It just keep finding stuff while I okay. Oh, I guess Typhon didn't have that much. Yeah, let's see what I got that I can get rid of. Yeah, just whatever. For these, I don't need them, so might as well just get rid of them. Nope. I don't know how much these cost. Nah, I just want to get rid of them. That's a few teleports for me, so that's all that matters, I guess. I'm not gonna like sit there and be like, oh, you have to sell it for max amount of money. I really don't care. I will bust this market. Oh my god, no, way too much. For a bronze thing? Nah. Nah. Okay, bronze rivets. How many friggin' scythes do I have? All of them, apparently. Probably did not. I probably sold some of those way too high. That's fine. There. Okay. Everything else, it's fine. Alright, Typhonase. I'm sorry. Cool. Cool. Thank you, buddy. Go have fun. There. Sending him out on his merry way. Alright. Probably should have done that one. Just because it would make so much sense. And it gets them to level up faster so they can get better quality stuff. Yeah, it's fine. Not the end of the world. Still waiting! It's been 7 minutes. I got $5. If I go to the bathroom, that is when it's gonna call me. They're gonna be like, it's time to go, you need to confirm, and it's gonna be like, oh crap. Thanks, buddy. Hey, hey, how are you? Oh gosh. I guess I'll do this one while I wait. Why not? It's gotta take me forever to get through this, and it's been so long since I've done Titan, I don't remember it. Hanging in there. It's way too hot. Don't know why. Might be summer or something. It is what it is. Oh god, I'm directionally challenged. This is a horrible problem. Fat cat, fat cat. Aw. Hopefully it's bearable. Oh, 109. Oh. Oh, you have my deepest sympathies. I hope you're okay. Oh. Oh my god. Where are you? Arizona? New Mexico? That sounds like Arizona, New Mexico nonsense. 'Cause, oh boy. Is it King of the Hill? Phoenix is an affront, is a monument to man's hubris. I can't imagine 109. Man, you could just go cook outside. You don't even turn anything on. Yeah, I was about to say anywhere like Southwest, that is where the ungodly temperatures are. Let's see. Do I need to go down? Can't fly. Oh yeah. Heck yeah. Make sure that AC's going. Get all nice and cool. Do the MSQ. Where are you at in MSQ? I am like trying to chug my way through Heavensward post content, trying to get to Stormblood. Okay. While I wait for Moogles, or while I wait, I'm trying to get Moogles. Oh man, a Realm Reborn. Where? Do you know where at? You don't have to worry about it. I haven't played a Realm Reborn in like 6 years. Wait, no, 5 years. Oh man, that is my next one. I have to beat Titan one more time. So when you get past Heavensward, you're gonna see him again. Are you healer main? What's your main? I'm healer, so obviously I can't hit for shit. But you know, I do my best. Ah, Summoner sounds fun. Though I've heard people like mixed reviews. Oh, I have to go back up. Shoot. I cannot fly. Popeye, we are in a bit of trouble. I like the idea of Summoner, but I've heard they're getting a rework. So maybe if you're not having a great time, maybe it'll get better. Okay, that's not bad. I just picked healer because at the time when I started playing, my friends were like, "Oh yeah, nobody in our group plays healer," and I was like, "Oh okay, yeah, I'll play healer." Little did I know. Oh, where is this last Moogle? So just fair warning, I will try to avoid spoilers, but alas, uh, if it makes you feel any better, I kind of forget everything that happens. Because my brain's a sieve. I'm just looking for one last Moogle who is in this circle. Somewhere. Yeah, I heard that, and I'm like, I wonder if it's gonna be like a major rework, or it's just like, hey, just a little tweak here and there. We'll see. As long as my buttons still do same thing, I'm cool. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, major rework. And I have so I have a bot trying to get me to get AI viewers at the same time. Oh my gosh. Yes, okay. No! I gotta relearn my buttons. I finally. Oh, I gotta laugh. Okay, I finally get my buttons the way I want them. I have my insanity right here. And now everything's changing. This is what I deserve it. I had a 6-year hiatus. It's my own damn fault. All right, I will write that down actually. Let's uh T look into evolved system. 14. Okay. Yeah, I mean I get that. I wonder how they're going to change White Mage because typically what I do is I stare here. This is where I look. I'm more focused on my teammates and see what they're doing. And so a lot of the times I get really like if there's stuff going on in the main screen, I don't really notice. And it kind of comes back to bite me in the butt because I'm too busy going like I'm keeping my teammates alive. We'll see. I mean, what is it? Astrologian and Sage, I would say they're quite a bit different than like standard, like White Mage feels like to me like your typical cleric healer from anywhere in video games. Whereas Sage and Astrologian are kind of, they've definitely changed it up. So I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully it's not too wildly different, but I don't think it's going to be that bad. Alright. Returning Moogles while I wait 5 ever to get this to go back to Titan. Okay. Impatient Moogles. The Moogles are so cute. Yay! Commence! Commence! Complete. Haha, I made it before I made it. Who went to the DPS went to the bathroom. Oh no. Alright, finally. I have no recollection of this fight. Alright, let's go. Alright. Let's go! Get out of my way! Why is the tank not going? Oh, wrong button! Wrong button! Wrong button! God, I finally get used to the damn buttons and I keep hitting the wrong dang one. Where'd he go? Woo. Nope, 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 nope. I keep... Okay. This is my own fault. I did that to myself. I accept it. I accept that I'm a dummy. I accept it. Okay, come on. Not too bad. Keep stacking them regions. Okay, this said hard. How was this hard? I haven't figured it out yet. Oh god, oh god, oh god. That's why it's hard. Never mind, I figured that out. Okay, there we go. At least the tanks are doing the tank things that they need to do. Okay. Now what? Oh, hello. Okay. See, I'm spending too much of the fight and I'm staring over here, just going like, okay, refresh, refresh, okay. Okay, holy sh- okay, swift cast, you, raise. Oh my god. Now it gets hard. Okay. This explains a lot. Well, run back and rock, boys. Run back and rock. Oh, I forgot I changed it. I had to write a macro. I wrote a macro that actually like targets somebody and heal and supposed to raise them. Okay. I'm gonna switch that with my Medica. Yay! Okay, okay. Let's try this again. We can do this. And I have switched to... you know what? I'm not even gonna do... I'm not even gonna focus on... Okay. Okay. This is okay. We're doing good. Second time's the charm. Okay, there we go. There we go. Got away from those. Ooh. Oh no, get out, get out. He's like right in the no zone. Come on. Uh-oh. Alas, I am stuck. Thankfully, you didn't target a DPS, so suck it, Titan. Nope, not holy. Not holy. Frick! Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm okay. Oh god, yes, accept please. Look. Oh, nope. Darn it. What do you mean I can't do it? Screw you! Come on, I need 24. There we go. Oh my god. There we go. I have to give it a couple seconds and the macro works. I thought I had it set to swift cast. I can't set it to swift cast. Oh my god. Brick. I think I at least got the other healer, so there's that. One girl, run! The fact that I got the other healer is totally awesome. Just keep on going, girly. I don't even know if you're a girly. I don't even care. Live. Where are we at? He's almost down. Come on. Come on, take it, healer. Take it, healer. Let's go. Let's go. Oh my gosh, they're so close. Come on, y'all can do it. You can do it. You can do it. No. You can do it. Yeah, skip the cutscene. I'm fine. Wait. GG. Y'all did great. I pass, I guess, read. I don't know. Okay. That wasn't too bad. That could have gone so much worse. Okay. There we go. I'll just teleport back. I wanted to finish that side quest before I moved on. Okay. Alphino, where'd you go, bro? I love and hate this mount. He too big. When the mount's butt is too big and you can't tell where you're supposed to go. There he is. His butt's too big, so I can never tell where I'm supposed to be. Okay. Titans no more again. This poor little kobold. He needs a hug. This poor kobold lost his parents. Why do we have to execute him? That's not nice. Yay, victory! After getting my butt whooped. I'm just happy I got through Heaven's Word. Though I feel really bad that I don't remember hardly any of it. I remember the end. I don't remember the beginning. Because A Realm Reborn kind of sucked the brains out of my head. Okay. Oh. He's just right over there. Let's see. As much as I enjoy playing with other people, sometimes it is a little hard if I'm trying to focus on story material. I can't focus. I can't actually read what's going on because I'm trying to pay attention to too many things at once. Okay. Okay, so they're happy. Cool. Cool with that. Ooh, grilled fish. That sounds delicious. Okay, cool. Sorry. I was checking to make sure work was going to be okay for tomorrow, and work will be okay for tomorrow. So yay.
Who goes there?
It is me, the voiceless protagonist.
Oh, it's you. Forgive me for straying from the camp. He hasn't been feeling too welcome, to say the least. I thought a change of scenery might do him good. But, alas.
Look, poor little guy's been traumatized. He needs a hug.
It's so quiet out here. The stars spread out before us, beckoning across time and space. Dawn may banish even the darkest night. How bitterly beautiful, those words. I should be stronger for all my experiences. Yet my heart aches more than ever. I never understood why Grandfather gave his life that day. I thought that if I came here, I would find the answers I needed. But when I finally laid eyes on the land he sacrificed everything to save, saw firsthand the bickering, the pettiness, I was disappointed. I was angry. I could not fathom how these people were more deserving of his love than his family, than me.
Maybe because it was more?
Nevertheless,
Oh well.
I had to believe he had good reason. I was determined to uncover the whole truth of the calamity and, perhaps in so doing, find my own purpose in this sea of chaos.
Well, Louis Suave, like, essentially became a
My
primal
travels have been
himself.
enlightening, but I cannot say that I have enjoyed them. I have lost count of the many petty crises that I was helpless to resolve and of the people whose actions I could not understand. There were others, of course. Good people. People with whom I felt a kinship, whose lives I could not save. I found myself asking what it was all for. Why
Yeah, see,
try if I was doomed to fail in
they
the end?
don't tell you some of this stuff
But then I
when the
recalled
remake, like,
Grandfather's
after the
words to my
redo.
father years ago, before he left Charlayan behind forever. To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. We must all protect that which we hold most dear in the manner of our own choosing. We have to try, do we not? Of course, it's one thing to try and another to do. There were times while I was tracking the warriors of darkness when I faltered, when I was afraid. But then I thought of my brother, of Urianger.
Just because Shinzu's not there yet, I won't say what I really want to say.
Oh, pray forgive me. This conversation has been rather one-sided, hasn't it?
Well,
Mayhap
I
you
am
could
a
recount some
voiceless
of your adventures in
protagonist.
Ishgard.
So, voiceless protagonist gonna voiceless protagonist. Uh, I'll talk about Sir Amaric. There we go.
He is quite a man, the Lord Commander. I shall have to thank him for his kindness. Truth be told, I was rather taken aback by it all. Given Ishgard's famous love of foreigners, I was half expecting the Kyrugians to berate me for bleeding. But I never heard an
So that's
unkind
how you
word.
pronounce it.
Everyone there seemed relatively open and friendly, in fact, thanks in no small part to your tireless efforts, I suspect.
I was about to have motion sickness because that
The
little
hopes
floating
and
island
dreams
right
of
behind her
so
head.
many rest on your shoulders, warrior of light. As long as the sun rises, we can but carry on, for the sake of those we hold dear.
One thing I wish is that they kind of went into better detail about what happened before the calamity. But I understand why they didn't, because that would make A Realm Reborn excessively long. And it already feels excessively long. Not saying that it is, just feels that way sometimes. And you'd think that Bahamut threatening the entire world would be a lot like Charlian would also have problems.
To what end dost thou cling to the tainted gifts of the Mother?
Every tool has its purpose. Even this.
A fair warning, Shinzu, there will be spoilers unless you know what happens.
The seeds sown in Vilbrand have been plucked from the earth and left to wither. Alas, Titan's demise sufficed not to drive the kobolds to deepest desperation.
What did the man in white have to say?
That we are to proceed as he did first set forth.
There we go.
Well, that's easy for him to say. It's not his bloody world on the brink of destruction, is it?
Homie, it's okay.
Be thou well reminded that
Bro,
with an
chill.
end to Ishgard's unrest, naught now remaineth to preoccupy the Scions' thoughts. And thus may they devote their every energy to thwarting thee and thine. I foresee only greater difficulties ahead.
I foresee my boot up your butt.
I'm sure you don't welcome them. I'm starting to think you might hold a candle for your old friends after all.
Spoilers.
Pray do not mistake mine intent. I but look upon the path which lieth before us with due trepidation. Shouldst thou be of like mind, pray consider then another course. For the power to invoke the ardour belongeth not unto the Ascians alone. With thine own hand strike down thine enemy, the so-called hero who would see thy home lost to light. Do but this, and thou wouldst at a single stroke disrupt the all-too-delicate balance of this realm, plunging her straightways into chaos.
I don't like you. Suspicious.
You do realize what you're suggesting, yes?
To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, it is indolence. The words of my teacher, and a creed I hold close to my heart.
Yeah, sure, buddy. Sure, I know who you are. Pinned you the moment I saw you. You just got really good concealer.
Very well. Draw her out. We'll make it quick.
It shall be done. What good a creed one cannot uphold? What hurts soothed? What lives saved?
Are they implying that...
Fool, what hast thou wrought by thine own hands?
Are they implying that Louisoix's sacrifice...
My friends, I shall not now beg your forgiveness.
Are they... Okay, let me see if I can get this correctly.
Full deeply though it paineth me to walk it, I shall not stray from my chosen path. As Moonbreeder remains steadfast, so too shall I.
You just said Moonbreeder. The moon was an egg. I don't think you need to be doing that with the moon. Anyway, are they implying that Louisoix's sacrifice condemned the Warriors of Darkness's world? Because that's what it seems like. Like Louisoix becoming a primal himself kind of condemned their world, and now they're like, yeah, fuck you. We're gonna make sure you pay. I could very well be wrong. Sometimes the story gets really mixed up and I'm trying to put things together and I get confused. That's fine. Crap happens. This is why I look up a lot of those story review videos and I just stare at them and go, okay, I think I got this. And then I get back in the game and I'm like, I don't got this. That's okay. Now we gotta go find Alice and Gubu. Gubu, no! Gubu, don't need me. Oh. Hello. I'm gonna go ahead and apologize. Jinx and Strider are very mad at me. Because we don't have any wet food. And I can't get them any more wet food because we are trying to make sure that they actually take their medicine when we go on a flight and they don't have a panic attack on the plane. And I'm like, I'm gonna have to starve them. I say starve them. They have dry food. They're getting dry food, but the wet food to tweet. And they come up and they yell at me and assault me while I'm at my computer, going, "You are mean." Like, I'm not mean. I'm just trying to make sure you take the gabapentin so you don't have a panic attack on the plane. How's the poor little guy? Again, he lost his parents. I feel awful for the little kobold, even though many of the kobolds tried to kill me. Yeah, try to save him. Oh, poor Gabu. Yeah, there's nothing you can ever really say to someone who's grieving to make it better. Except try to have hope that it will get better. And you can all you can do is remember. I mean, goodness gracious, I have scant few memories of my grandmother. But the memories I do have, I try to keep alive if I can. Mostly she kept giving me ginger snap cookies that I absolutely hated until I got older and I learned to love them. You got it, girly. Let's go kick some ass. Heck yeah. Ooh, dragon. Oh god, return to the waking sands. It haunts me in my nightmares. Wait. I could just take a ship, right? Banalan, here. Limsa Lemensa, there we go. Ray, return to the waking sands. Yeah, no shit. Alright. I'm directionally challenged, but I will figure out where I need to go. I think. Ah! Okay. There's so many people. Whoa. I am surprised I haven't been I haven't gotten a message from Hawken yet going like you wanna play? You want me to hop into? It's like, nah, it's alright. Sometimes it's nice to take some time and have the story bits to myself. And talk about story things with y'all. Because sometimes I don't really catch things, but you might. And then you could be like, hey, wait a minute, what about this thing? Like Dio. Sorry. It helps a lot for me because sometimes you know things, you mention things that I haven't, like I may have missed or I forgot, things like that, and it's really helpful. Also, Shinzu, you reminded me, I need to get more shorts. Moving and like, I'm moving next week and I'm moving from New England back down south and I'm like, oh gosh, it's gonna be hotter than hell. Not southwest hot. Y'all have little to no humidity, but good night. Y'all reach ungodly temperatures. Back home, it's hot and the humidity's 90, like over 100%. You like just look outside, you're like, ugh. Alright. Now I have to get used to my buttons again. That's fine. Yay! Waking Sands once again. I will say the Final Fantasy community has been probably one of the nicer when it comes to like getting involved with the RPG. Out of every single like game I've played where there's multiple, I always kind of get surprised at how friendly some people are, which is it's nice. It is very nice and very refreshing. Though I have had my fair share of grumps, and I will put it that way, to be polite. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, what happens when the world collapses? Yeah, they all just collapse in on themselves. I mean, okay, so wait a minute. Either join the live stream or essentially become ejected? Okay, that makes a lot more sense as to why they're just like, yeah, we're gonna kill everybody. Cool. One is death and the other one is essentially annihilation. That's not cool, bro, amigos. Okay. Da, da, da. Okay. I know, Jinx. Yes. I apologize, but there is no wet food. Well, Jinx, you scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. Hello, Chungus. You need to go on a diet anyway. Headbutt. Yes, I love you too. I know you're Oh, don't headbutt the microphone. That's not nice. No, no, no. Please stop. Yeah, no. How dare you refuse me, mother? Okay. Okay. Thank you, Thancred. I can't read whatever it is you're saying because Jinx and her big butt is right there in front of the text. Okay. Okay, Jinx. Jinx. Just sit down. Yes. Big purse. Okay. Yes, I love you too. Okay. Jinx, you're knocking everything over. Yes, there we go. Lay down. Good girl. This is fine. We can work with this. I know. I love you too, Jinx. Okay. Oh, hello, Jinx. You, no, Jinx, lay down. What nobody tells you is that playing on hard mode is you have a cat who's really likes to headbutt and headbutt your hands. Okay, just lay down. You're a good girl. Good girl, yes. Dang it, Jinx. You sick. Okay, okay, let me bribe you. Let me bribe you. See, I got the treat jar. Yep, big old treat jar. Yep, I gotta get rid of these anyway. Nope, nope, Jinx, over here. Over here. Come on, go get him. Good girl. I'm so I know she grumpy. I know she mad. But I can't. I need her to be desperate enough for wet food that she just eats it and takes her drugs. Out of both of them, I love Jinx. I love Strider. Jinx is just big. She's like 15 pounds. She's not fat. Well, okay, she's a little fat. But she's like half Maine Coon, so she's just big girl. And I'm terrified that it is gonna be like I'm lugging around a 15-pound cat in the airport, and she's gonna be like wide awake. Okay. Oh shoot! I have to buy a new fountain. I have to get a new fountain. I need to put that on my to-do list. Okay. Ooh. Aha. Nope, not Midgard Sommer. I like having him around. Oh, oh goodness. Hi. Oh, hello. Okay. Sorry, whew. Oh, goodness. Okay, hi. Sorry, oh my goodness, I am pregnant and I'm getting to where the baby is moving a lot. So sometimes it's not very comfortable. Okay. That's fine. I'm alright. I can do this. Okay, Okay, question the residents. Aye, sir. You gotta feel for Alpha now because he's trying to, he's 16 and essentially trying to become a military commander this early. Very few would be able to pull that off. I don't think I know of any mature 16-year-olds who could handle some of that. Mature and 16 just don't go together. Okay. You just gonna go over here and whee! Ow. Okay. Okay. I got a revolutionary. Hmm. Huh. Curiouser and curiouser. Why haven't I explored this section? Oh, okay, I have. It's just big and open. I was about to be like, wait a minute. I should have explored everything. This is all backtracking for me. Hey. Sorry, I should not be yawning. I apologize. Not the things. Okay. Okay. Let me pull something up real quick. Heavensward quest list. I'm just trying to check and see where I am. We're on the MSQ for it. Because right now I'm on when we're free. Okay, so I'm no longer... I am just now going past Heavensward. Okay. I mean... I forget how excessively long this is. Post... No, wait. Am I now in No, I'm not in Dragon Song. Am I? Oh, okay. I am post Dragon Song. Okay, so I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I am 13 quests away from finally getting to Stormblood. Goodness. It's taking a while. But I'm close. I was like, I'm just trying to figure out where the heck I am story-wise. And Urianje's got some splaining to do before I go beat him up in a dark alleyway. Okay, I need to remember to get the fountain and a few other things so I don't forget. Okay. Okay. Gundabald. That is such a fun name. Gundabald. Okay. Let us ride, fat cat, dang it. I have a roulette and I always hope for fat cat just because I love fat cat. And the music is a little silly. And I know you could turn it off. It just cracks me up that it's like the Behemoth has like this very nice jaunty music. Alright.
Brothers and sisters, 20 years ago, Alamigo, our home, was claimed by the Garlean Empire.
Yeah,
In our haste
that sounds
to
about right for
overthrow the
3.3.
King of Ruin, we turned a blind eye to our foes in the north.
I'm getting fairly
With our
close.
glorious
Like, I'm not
revolution,
there
we
yet,
but
but I'm getting
laid
there.
a path for a new tyrant to succeed the old. And when confronted with our failure, we fled. Not a day goes by that I do not think of those we left behind. Think of them and feel ashamed. And I know each and every one of you feels the same.
Shush.
We abandoned them, our own flesh and blood, to labor till their backs gave in and their breath gave out, building the twisted steel ramparts which now mar our once majestic mountains. We abandoned them, the brave and true, to fight and die for their country, or worse, to be conscripted and sent off to rob another poor bastard of his home. We abandoned them, the meek and powerless, to bow and scrape when the Garleans pass, to sully themselves that they might live to see another day of misery. The Black Wolf may be dead, but a new Imperial Viceroy reigns in Alamigo now. A beast, not a fraction as merciful. You all know the Eorzean Alliance will do naught to oppose him. For all their promises and platitudes, they will not act if there's no profit in it.
This guy
Only
sounds like
we
an absolute
can
dick
free
biscuit.
our brothers and sisters from the Empire's tyranny, my friends. Only we have the courage to stand and fight. They have imprisoned us. They have enslaved us. And they have murdered us. But no more. Blood demands blood. And the Garleans shall pay for every drop they have spilt upon our lands.
Why do I get the suspicion he wants people to throw themselves into a meat grinder?
This I promise you, for we have a power within us, my friends. A power befitting our pride, our righteousness. Only join us, and we shall grant you the means to unleash it, and together we shall see the Alamegan standard raised over the mountains of Gia Albania once more!
Okay. Can't remember what the Asians' goal is right off the top of my head.
A power befitting their pride. Not at all ominous, that. Wait, is that...
What are you two doing here?
I could ask you the same thing.
Fancy seeing you here, Ishtola. Wait, no, not
Well,
Ishtola.
this
What's
is
her name?
quite the surprise.
I was say I knew Papa Limo, just because that is it.
If you see what I see...
Oh, what is her name?
if
I know
you
it just
feel
popped up
as
on the
I
screen and it left my
Might I
head.
suggest we continue this conversation in more agreeable surroundings?
For it is not strength of arms that will win this
Girl, speak! I need to remember what your name is!
of heart.
Does it start with a Y or an I? God, it's like someone walking in and going like, "Hi, my name's Ashley," and it's like, okay, yeah, how do you spell that? Like, how do you not know? Well, because it could be normal or it could be something just stupid. Ida! Ida, that's her name. Ishtola, cat girl, blind cat girl. God. Okay, I'm gonna go on a quick potty break. I'll be right back. I am suspicious if my, yeah, Ida. Ida. I don't know. I'll be right back. My brain doesn't work. Okay. I was threatened with a sock as I went upstairs. Jinx likes to leave threatening messages like, "See what I did to your sock? I'm gonna do it to you." And you're like, "Oh no, Jinx. That's terrifying. Thank you for finding the sock that went under the bed." Okay. So they got what the getting was good. Fair. Hmm. Again, that's fair enough. Makes sense. Yeah. So they're just watching people? That's totally not freaky. The guy doesn't strike me as an enemy. If my enemy is my friend type dude, so... Hmm. Curiouser and curiouser. And the mask, Ida, if you wear one. What? Mine only covers half my face. It's completely different. Not really, Ida. Must be a storm coming. My bones hurt. Yeah, I remember they were like everybody was missing. I remember like once everything happened with the Sultana, there was a lot of drama going on. I'm like, all right, cool. I know Menphilia is still missing. I have cheated only a little bit by looking up some of the looking up story recaps, just so that way I could catch up on where I am, and I wouldn't get confused. That guy's not suspicious at all. Okay. I was like, what is that noise? It's the golem over there. Okay, I was about to be like, what the heck? Do I need to go run? Maybe. BRB. Gonna take off. Okay. Basically, try to make it look like we belong there. Cool. Yeah, Ida has, like, always been on the sus list for me. What you doing there, buddy? Okay, you're just there to be like, hey guys. Welcome to the dungeon. Welcome to the Sunken Temple of Karn. Hope you have a lovely visit. Remember, no flash photography. Alright, let's see. Here's one thing I will give Final Fantasy. Sometimes their standard, like, enemy design just goes way too hard. It's like you can afford to be a little, you know, less excessive. But I guess it wouldn't be Final Fantasy if they did that. Like, you don't need excessive. Yeah. There we go. Here, take this money. Do I have to put them on? Oh, I have to put them on. Okay. I was like, do I have to? Yes, yes, I do. Yes, I do. Okay, so equip. Insufficient armory space. Oh no, how do I do that? What does this mean? Not that. That's inventory. I need armory. There, armory chest. Oh boy, I have way too much crap. Just discard? I don't think I'm going to offend anybody by throwing something away, though who knows? Knowing me, I might accidentally wear the boots with the fur. I need to sell a lot of stuff. Okay, can I go now? Okay. Oh, somebody has a motorcycle. I'm just over here going like, okay, how do you not realize that this is the Warrior of Light? Do you just like forget for 5 minutes? For some of these people, because I feel like the Warrior of Light's pretty dang common. And everywhere. How would you not know who they are?
My thanks, comrades. You must be the esteemed adventurers of whom I've heard so much. I understand you have taken an interest in our cause.
Yeah, for right now, yeah.
A great interest, you might say. Your words have certainly made quite an impression on my friend and I. The Resistance has long, and some would say wisely, avoided open engagements with the Garleans, but you and yours seem confident against the world in arms. I can only assume you have good reason to be so bold. Why, one might even think you are planning to summon a primal. Because Because that would do much to explain the sizable shipment of crystals you recently received from your smuggler friends, whom our Ishgardian allies have since detained, lest you wonder.
Yeah, I know, right? He is. That's so Shrek. It's
I'd like to hear
ridiculous.
more about the Griffin. The real Griffin. Your performance earlier didn't fool us.
Girl, booty shorts shouldn't
the
have a
famous
slit.
Scions of the Seventh Dawn. I should have known better than to think I could conceal the truth from you lot. You are right. I am not the Griffin, but I speak with his voice, and it was at his behest that we procured those crystals. You are wrong, however, if you think that we procured them to summon a primal. We used them to reach an accord with the Amalja. In exchange for crystals to summon their god, they will aid us in the fight for Alamegan liberation.
Hashtag doubt.
You've got to be joking. Have you gone completely mad? When people find out you helped the Lizardmen summon Ifrit, they'll turn on the Resistance. Alamigo will never be free.
I don't think this guy cares.
This isn't a fairy tale, girl. We don't have the luxury to play at being honourable heroes. It's because the likes of you wouldn't sully your saintly hands that Alamigo's been under the yoke for the past 20 years. But the Griffin won't stand for it, and neither will we. We're ready to do whatever it takes.
Beat him
What
up.
proof do you have of this
Beat him up.
arrangement with the Amalja?
What? Aside from a lack of crystals? None. But the beastmen have a great big pile of the things if you fancy looking. You might want to hurry, though. It'll not be long before they summon their god. Search our camp if you don't believe me. We have naught to hide.
If there is a cache to be found, Ida and I will find it.
I guess we're gonna go have to.
Then let us be off.
Yeah, I was about to say we'll give them to somebody else. We're just gonna, we won't do it.
Are you perchance the Warrior of Light?
Nope. Never heard of her.
I thought so. You should know that a great many who have joined us did so because you saved them. Because you showed them that one brave woman can make a difference.
Shoot.
You saved me too once. Helped a friend over in Quarry Mill make some medicine I needed. But that was a lifetime ago. On behalf of my brothers and sisters, I thank you. You gave us hope where there was none, courage and strength when all was lost. We shall not squander your gift.
Yeah, just something's a little sus. Little sus. If you're gonna go ahead and give essentially weapons of mass destruction to
and I do not
the
like
lizard
it.
men, that just
You
seems like a
cannot
bad idea.
seriously be contemplating taking up arms with that band of cutthroats.
I just...
If the Griffin and his men have their way, it is only a matter of time before the situation in Alamigo comes to a head. Your homeland's future teeters on a knife edge, and any reckless action, however small, could have irrevocable consequences. You mustn't lose sight of that, Ida. When the time comes, we must all make our choices, but we must do so in full possession of the facts. Now, let us away. There is work to be done.
I can respect Papa Limo for that. Like, just look, we're all gonna have to make a decision, but you need to know what's going on first. Very Herodotean of you, sir. I greatly appreciate it. Especially as somebody who I appreciate when people will try to look at all sides of an issue before coming to a decision. It's not easy, and it never will be. I'm not even saying that you have to agree with whatever the opposite side is for the sake of simplicity, like pineapple on pizza. I know that could be controversial, especially to the Italians. However, there are arguments on both sides. We must weigh the options. I'm just gonna sell it. It's fine. Alright, let's go. Okay. Well, I want to change to Alpha now. I don't feel comfortable in these clothes either. Ah, back to my usual outfit. I need to go find a mender. There's probably one in there, right? Yeah, there's one right there. Cool. There's a wall. I should have anticipated this. Oh no. Hey, did y'all know there's a wall there? Eh. Aha. Fix my shit. Yeah, it's just like, okay, yeah, oh, well, we wouldn't do that. Yeah, sure. You wouldn't summon a primal, because that would be bad, right? That would be bad. But you're gonna let... You're gonna let the Amalja do it. Sure, that makes total sense. Even though it's been proven the primals can and will just, you know, annihilate everything. If given the chance. I don't think there's a primal I don't think we've met a primal that's not, you know, comes out of the gate swinging. No. I saw somebody talking about the design of Ifrit in every Final Fantasy game and showing some of the cool designs. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Gaslighting, oh my gosh. You shouldn't gaslight your friends. That's not nice. Put this over here. Let me do something real quick. Yeah, King Moogle was nice. Properties. And this chat box is just really bad. I'll have to fix that later. King Mogglemog. The song for King Mogglemog will live forever in my head. And I thought King Mogglemog was just because they got really excited. Okay. Oh no! A shit ton of cutscenes! Let's go! The one nice thing about doing cutscenes when you're not with friends is that you can just do them and not
This
have to
isn't
worry
right.
about it.
The Emulger would never leave this place so poorly guarded.
Not willingly, no.
Oh no!
Ah, the saviors of Eorzea. Slow as ever.
By the 12. Will you never learn?
You know, you're right. Mayhap it is time for a change of tack. Killing primals, tormenting beastmen, hastening the birth of a new god. It's all a bit much, isn't it? And frankly, we don't have the leisure to do it. But killing the warrior of light, on the other hand, that would soon plunge Eorzea into chaos.
Hey now, I didn't do nothing to you.
One life for one world. A fair exchange. Wouldn't you agree?
No. Just because you're
Lest
on the
you
cover
forget,
art, sir,
you've
does
more
not
than
mean you
one
have plot
opponent.
armor. Maybe.
Carbuncle! Defend me!
Good boy.
I sense you will offer more than mere target practice, unlike your sister.
Girl, them's fighting words.
Alize!
Did I not tell you, Alphino? I am not the girl I once was. My brother was always the clever one, while my talents lay elsewhere.
Too grandiose. Beat the shit out of her.
If you would dare to stand against us, to destroy all that we hold dear, then you shall die by my sword.
Kick her ass. Kick her ass. Come on, Alice.
Let's finish this.
Alphino and Alice have a they grow a lot, which is really nice. Nope, I need to heal.
You shall fall soon enough.
There's no escape.
I know, right? I thought you couldn't do that, but that was illegal. Apparently not. Okay, that would be interesting if they did a mechanic where you could essentially change jobs mid-fight. But that would probably do some horrible problems with balancing. Which is totally fair. I understand why they wouldn't. I should stop talking with my hands. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. I feel like that would definitely mess up some numbers there.
No more games.
What? We playing a game? I didn't know that. I am a lowly healer. Please leave me alone.
It ends now. What?
They did. I did not like them either. At first I was kind of like, oh my gosh, what is going on with these kids?
You snake! You would betray us as well?
He that holdeth fast unto his convictions shall never count betrayal amongst his crimes, though all the world may call him villain. My path is unchanged, my creed sacrosanct. This I believe with all my heart. But say, warrior of darkness, and speak true, what dost thou believe? That rendering up the souls of thy world in service to the rejoining will grant it salvation? Nay.
By the 12! Oriange!
Alas, it's Urianger the Urianger the White.
Is Master Alphino. That the brightest light might shine, duty did compel me to walk in darkest shade.
You sweet fool. I was almost willing to believe you had turned against us. I expect a full explanation when this is over. For now, may I assume you have turned your cloak for the last time?
Thou mayest, my lady.
I know, right? He does not make himself. He does not hide himself very well. His disguise was very
By thy leave.
lacking. What other characters go? Oh yes. Let us
Even
see
odds, then.
thine imminence.
No matter. We'll crush the lot of you in one fell swoop!
Understood.
Buddy,
Hearken to me. We only have one chance. Channel your ether into my blade that I might strike before the mage casts his spell. I cannot do it alone, but together we can defeat them.
Alright, come on. Could we... This is very,
Make ready! They come!
This is like Captain Planet. It's like... We're all gonna work together with teamwork! I get it, I'm being silly. I'm immature.
I must have more ether.
Girly? I am not but a lowly... I'm not but a lowly healer. You're lucky I can just, you know, explode the area. Now I just realized that the Warrior of Darkness is the guy on the cover. Like, I have Steam open on another monitor, and I'm like, hey, oh, that guy looks familiar. Oh! It is because he is. You're gonna spam a little holy here, and I hope you're not in a dark room because, oh boy, you're accidentally gonna get blinded by the light. Blinded by the light, wrapped up like a dew, no rolling in the night. Blinded by the light. Sorry. Don't know what's happening. That's okay. Unfortunately, I can't use my normal tactic of I stare over here and try to see what my party members are doing and what I need to worry about. What am I supposed to do? Oh. Yes, click on that. That would help. There we go.
The ether! Oh, it's not enough!
Let's see. There's not much I can do. Oh my gosh, now there's actual mechanics. How was I supposed to know? Okay, yes, Bowl of Embers. It's very difficult. Just gonna do easy. Skip the cutscene. We'll try again. Skip. Ow! I just... Oh! I just stubbed my toe. Ow! That hurts. Where's the healer that I need to be healed now? I can't heal myself.
You shall fall soon enough.
There's no escape.
Ah. I was like, what am I doing? Why is there a timer? I don't like timers. Timers are bad. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's good. Well, this is the one downer of being a white mage and playing this. I don't hurt very bad. She would, though. I have... So we had, like, an ant problem. Like, every time it hits, you know, spring, like, once summer comes in, ants start invading the house. So I have a can of Raid under my desk. Because ants. And I kicked the can on accident. And it hit the wall. Thankfully it didn't spray everywhere, but I stubbed my toe. Because of course, I am dumb.
I must have more ether.
Okay. Okay. Blade of Light. I will do this right. I also have another problem. I can't help. I move a lot.
It's not enough.
I can't sit still. It's a bad habit. When I run my usual like D&D games and whatnot, I actually have to I have to have fidgets on my desk so that way I don't have a conniption and like tweak out. Which reminds me, I need to get a new one. I was gonna get a new Nito, and then apparently it's now the in thing to have. I didn't know that. I was unaware that it was now a thing. So I went to go get some, and it's like, it's all sold out. And I'm like, I have the ice cube one, and I don't like it. It's too tough. The glow-in-the-dark one was perfect. I don't even understand. Why did Nitos become the new thing? Why is that what everybody wants now? I don't get it. Maybe I'm out of touch. Is it 'cause I'm not chronically online? That must be it. Okay, there we go. Can I just do that real quick, please? Please. Oh, oh my. Oh ho ho. Come on, just let me do my thing.
Tis done. With this
He
blade
longs
I
for the
banish darkness.
loins. Oh goodness, quite saucy, don't you think?
No. Not like this.
Look, she likes big guys, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I too enjoy a larger man. Who's got a good 3 feet on me.
Alize, are you hurt?
A touch dizzy, but otherwise fine. Thank you.
Set off a magical nuke, I'm good.
And there you have it. Our friend is too stubborn to die.
We are far from finished. Or have you never considered how we came to this world?
I mean, I just figured it was Louis Soir accidente.
Crystals?
Oopsie
You mean-
poopsie.
Like the Asians?
Just so. As the Asians flee unto the rift twixt plains with crystals of darkness, so did these warriors come hither with crystals of light.
Eloquent, as always. Aye, like the Asians, we too are beyond death. You cannot defeat that which is eternal.
That which is not dead cannot die.
Wait!
And in relay eternal lie? What kind of Lovecraftian bullshit is this?
Such methods as the Asians employ require the renunciation of the flesh. You would have had to...
That which is not dead, which can eternal lie. There we go. And with strange aeons, even death may die.
We were just adventurers trying to make our way. An odd job here, a favor there. We never aspired to be warriors of light. But word of our deeds spread, and soon people were calling us heroes. They placed their hopes and dreams on our shoulders and bid us fight for all that was good and right. We fought, and we fought, and we fought, until there was no one left to fight. We won! And now our world is being erased from existence.
It's not your fault.
We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
It's not your fault.
You of all people should understand. We cannot, we will not falter. We brought our world to the brink of destruction, and now we must save it.
I've died before, Arbet. I'm not afraid to die again.
He's blaming himself, like, blaming himself and blaming, and I guess they all do, but it's just like, it's not your fault.
No matter how many times we fall, we must rise and carry on the fight for those we left behind.
And it seems like their options are either completely erase their world from existence entirely, or their souls go back to the live stream and they can be reincarnated, hopefully. So why is their ultimate choice it just seems rather confusing.
To have known the depth of sorrow and embraced the highest sacrifice. Nonetheless, Master Louis Sois, guide my hand, I pray you, as fate's thread spinneth upon this most capricious spindle.
Urianger,
Quickly! Thou must needs invoke the power of thy crystal.
you are using 50,000 words with like 2 are fine. Urianger use 15 word when 3 word do trick. You know, they did not make this particular scene nice for when you are in a dark room. I feel like I've been flashbanged.
What is this place?
Okay, I mean, I guess, but the thing is all about
pain,
balance.
such sorrow. Oh, my dear children.
It can't be.
Mother Heidelin, hearken unto your children's plea. From 2 worlds do we gather, and from 2 worlds do we offer a bounty of light. In this desperate hour we do beseech your intercession. We beg an audience with the word of the mother, with your chosen Minfilia.
Dun dun dun.
Your cries go not unheard, nor your sacrifices unnoticed.
Why does Heidelin sound like my old therapist?
Though many are lost, there are those we can yet save, whom I can yet save.
Minfilia.
Girl, you ain't wearing your midriff. Or the what is it? The cutoff.
Blessed children of the first, the light of your world hath grown blinding in its radiance, but it is not yet absolute. I will hie me to your world, and there take unto myself the light which riseth even now to drown it, as darkness once did drown another.
Now you deign to answer our prayers? I will suffer this farce no longer!
Why are you trying to kill the goddess of light in her own domain? That's the... Buddy. Not smart.
As the Ascians must serve as instruments of Zodiark's will, so too must others carry out the will of Hydaelyn. But for the boon you have granted her, she has grown strong enough to set me free, that I might serve as her emissary. Your suffering, your sacrifice, your supplications, she has heard all. We will not let the first fall to light.
I think their concern is too little too late, but alright, thanks, girly.
Thank you, Urianger, for bringing everyone here. It fills my heart with joy to look upon the faces of my friends once more.
In taking you unto her bosom, I knew that Hydaelyn had bequeathed to you a sliver of her grace, granting you strength long sought. And in treating with the Ascians, I learnt of a star like unto our own, a doomed world of fallen heroes, in whom I glimpsed ourselves, the first. Full long did I search for a means to save this world, concluding at the last that the answer
Oh, sorry, I was
lay
like,
in
what
the
is that noise?
power
Either
of
someone's
blessed
firing
crystals.
guns, or there's fireworks, and there's
thus
fireworks.
did I labor to set
Not even near
light
any time of fireworks
against
day.
dark.
Whatever. Oh yeah, it's
Yet
legal
I
in
knew
this
from the
county.
beginning that this salvation would not come without sacrifice. For the instrument of the first's deliverance would of necessity be required to journey thither,
Dost thou not enjoy
there
it?
to remain, mayhap forever.
You orchestrated all of this, not to save her, but to send her away.
Forsooth, I do not believe you.
One life for one world.
Do not enjoy it.
Such was the bargain, and you the coin, though it were not mine to spend.
Howeth dareth youeth, accuseth Urianjaeth of anoteth, speaketh English.
Have we not walked together in the light of the crystal, and at her bidding borne witness to the joys and sorrows of this land? Each and every one of you knows my heart. If this be the price I must pay, I pay it gladly.
Oh Lord, they come.
You would go alone then?
My dearest Thancred, you who have ever watched over me, I am truly grateful for all you have done on my behalf, as would my father be.
You just told your adopted dad
Your kindness,
later.
your compassion, your love. These are your gifts to me, and our gifts to them, forming a bond which transcends time and space.
This feels like a lackluster send-off for Minfilia.
Sometimes I forget you are not the child I once knew. Make me proud.
Long have I watched you from Heidel's side, watched as you nurtured and kept safe the light of the dawn. The dark recesses of the world hide untold secrets and dangers.
Like, okay,
Thus do I
but
trust to you,
he caused her
Tutsunati.
dad's death,
I pray you,
and he basically
keep to the
raised
path,
her.
that you may never have need of it.
That makes it a tinge awkward. Because I thought it was implied that he is much older than her, even though he has got some serious baby face.
"'Twould seem the power of our crystals is all but spent. Perhaps, if there is naught else to be done.
Again, I'm okay with being wrong. I have a hard time following the story sometimes, so that's fair. I was under the impression he was her adopted dad.
Hear me, servant of Heidelin. If you would have us place our trust in you, then I would ask a favor.
See, I hardly...
Take us with you. Take us home.
My struggle is that A Realm Reborn for me was 6 years ago, 5 or 6 years ago, so I don't remember hardly any of it. And I'm going, huh? Oh, okay, so Thancred's 4 years older than her. That's not bad. That's not horrible.
As one fool to another. Light, dark, it doesn't matter. What matters is how you choose to use them. We made our choice.
Okay,
see,
okay.
So please,
they don't tell us that
path.
in A Realm Reborn. They don't tell us that Louis Suave was her adopted dad. They just kind of go... They talk about him. I remember they mentioned him several times, but it was like, not a deal. It was just, there, cool, done.
Tis a strange feeling. So many times have I watched you depart, my heart filled with worry. And ever did you return to me in triumph. Someday, when I have found a way to free this star from her sorrow, I promise you I shall repay the favor.
Well, I guess she gone now. Okay. Now we gotta go tell her mama she ain't coming back.
Thank you, Lemmy, for everything.
How dare you do that to your mama? Mama gonna pop up into that other world and beat you with La Chancla something because you don't do that. I remember that was her mom. Or at the very least, adopted mom. But you don't do that to her mother. Nuh-uh. If I just done disappeared, and my mom found out, she'd be ripping people apart. My mom's crazy. Okay. Alright, giving their own souls to save their own world, that's a noble sacrifice. Okay. Lordy mercy. I know some people who'd look at a 4-year age difference and be like, no. Like, it's not that bad. It just depends on the maturity. And, like, when they have to start the relationship. I once knew somebody who she couldn't get a husband in college and graduated college, met a guy right as he was graduating high school and groomed him to be the perfect husband for her. And it was creepy. Everybody who saw that relationship was like, what the fuck? Okay. It'd have been different if it was like he just graduated college and she's been out for 4 years, but no, she went after a high school, like a really just fresh out of high school graduate. I'm sorry, girl, that's sus as fuck. Okay, where am I going? I'm directionally challenged. I need a friggin' map. Okay. I am not joining the fate. No, thank you. 24 and 20 is fine. What got everybody I knew in that situation, it was like he had just graduated college and it was like everybody thought that he was into like this girl's friend, and then he ended up with her and it was like not a match at all. Think like the most outdoorsy guy you've ever seen in your life. He likes going fishing, he likes going camping, mountain biking, kayaking. The dude lives to be outside. And then he's with this girl who is like the most extreme homebody you've ever met. And you ask her what she wants to do with their life, and she's basically like, I just want to get married. And it was not a good match. And then she spent the next 4 years making sure he was perfect for her. And I'm like, that's weird. No. If somebody... Yeah, she won't let him. She's basically nailed him down. They've been together for a while. I just hear stuff off to the side and I'm just going, oh boy. Like, look, if your partner is telling you that you can't do the things you enjoy, now granted, there's certain things where it's like, hey, if you're playing too many video games, oh, I smell one too. Like, it is bad. The way I see it, this girl has put so much pressure on him to perform the way she wants him to be, and he has a hard time just being himself. I'm just going, it's gonna explode. It's like taking Diet Coke and Mentos, and then you just shove it in there, shake it, and then you're going, hey, guess what's gonna happen now? Like, no. He hardly gets to do what he wants to do. He's working, like, literally every day, all day. So that way she gets to live the life she wants, and he's basically, like, the workhorse. At least, now granted, this is, like, what I can see out on the side. Like, me just looking in, watching with popcorn, and waiting for the inevitable explosion. But again, if your partner is telling you that you need to stop completely, not just like, hey, can you monitor your time so that way we can do stuff together, or hey, I understand you want to play games, can you like can we set aside a day for you to do that, and then we set aside a day for us to have like a date day? Cool, that's fine. But if they're going, you cannot touch the game ever again, nah, fuck them, leave. Don't actually do the nasty, just leave. GTFO. Get away from that bitch. Or the man-ho. I don't know. Don't matter. Get away from them. They ain't worth your time. No. And again, the weirdest part is that even the guy's dad was telling him, this is weird. Why are you with her? And he's just like, oh, she makes me happy. And I'm going, if my dad came up to me and was like, hey, there's something wrong with your boyfriend. Like, there's just something wrong with him. I'd listen to my dad. What the fuck? I don't know. I'm waiting to see what happens. Again, I just sit there, popcorn, I'm waiting for the explosion. I'm just going, it's gonna... Whew. I love drama that ain't mine. Drama that's mine is very stressful. On a happier note, I can tell you some funny names that I used to see when I used to work at my last job. That always made me happy. My friends, when I first started, didn't have a healer, and you couldn't get Astrologian right off the bat. So I was like, well, I'll just play, whatchamacallit? White Mage. Alright, cool. I played White Mage. And I just kind of like it. It's very simple, at least for me. I know what I'm doing. I have my buttons. I've programmed my macros. This one right here is the special one that targets whoever in my party is down and does Swift Cast and raise on them. But the problem is my friends kind of abandoned me in A Realm Reborn, so I spent a lot of the time like powering through the storyline while they're talking. So I had no idea what was going on in the story because I couldn't help but pay attention to what they were saying. And I got bored. I sunk 100 hours into it, and I kind of hated it. And so I took a 5 or 6 year hiatus. And then there's another streamer that popped in for my birthday, and then we kind of became friends. And he was like, do you play? And I'm like, yeah, kinda. And so nobody else I know plays it. Yeah, I got yelled at too. So I have Twitch and YouTube comments, and I don't think y'all can see each other. I need to get a new chat thing.
Not since after Moonbreeder.
So Dio says, like, when I started at Paladin,
changed since then.
I got yelled at when I was like level 34.
Most of all.
And it's like, yeah, you get take stance at 40, and people start fussing at you, and you're going, I can't do what you want me to do. I'm not the right level.
Be gathered here today.
Suck it.
Take comfort in the knowledge that those who are not are carrying on the fight.
While I am grateful to our friends in the north for their hospitality, it isn't half good to be back.
Y'all want to be back at the Waking Sands?
As Papalima rightly said, much has changed since we last stood here. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are not as they once were, nor should we be. Our travels in the north brought us into contact with a host of fine and generous people. And
yeah, so apparently it used to be level 40, now it's level 10. So, okay. Hopefully that's better now, but still.
And I hope that the Scions might continue in this manner, as individuals driven by individual principles. Provided we all sincerely desire to work towards Eorzea's salvation, I believe the path.
Yeah, so like that makes sense now, but I wonder if Dio, if you were playing before they did all the reworking, because they've done a lot of changes to A Realm Reborn.
The idea is not without merit.
From what I understand, they did some hella restructuring.
Elder gods of Eorzea. Should anyone have need of my findings, you need only ask. I should be glad of your continued assistance.
Well, my main purpose in coming
And
here
there
was
was
to
no
see the signs
aggro,
of the
and
Seventh
you
Dawn
had to
restored that my
generate
dear
it.
friend found.
There was no take stance, and generating aggro was a lot harder. Yeah, I'm
Nevertheless,
sure.
having involved myself in your struggles, I feel compelled to see them through to the bitter end. For Minfilia's sake. That is, if there are no objections.
I need to redo that.
You will always be welcome here, Kryle.
I don't want to read that right now. I
Urianger,
want to read how
can we
surviving
trust
the
you
game
to
as the
carry on your
barbarian.
investigation of the Ascians as before?
He was talking to him, so I don't know if I can trust his fancy speaking ass right now.
Regardless of mine own desires, I am undeserving of your trust, having so villainously deceived you all.
Now, I'll hear no more of that. 'Twould be disrespectful of Minfilia's wishes.
I don't know, he's
She
pretty damn
entrusted
sus to
matters
me.
here to us, that we might protect this star and understand the truth which hides at her heart. Mayhap I can handle the former, but I think you far better suited
We
to
used
the
to have
latter.
separate tank and
No?
DPS stances as a tank. We also had a skill called Flash that we had to spam to get aggro. It did no damage. Oh, that sucks. And take stance cut your damage in half. Oh. Oh, that hurts me. Why?
Very well.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Then out of love for my Lady Minfilia and Moonbreeder both, this shall be my solemn charge.
Well, at least they reworked it from that.
Papalimo and I should probably return to Thanalan to keep an eye on the Resistance. There's still the matter of the Griffin and the Amalja, not to mention the new Imperial Viceroy. That little lot must be worthy of our attention, right?
And what will you do, Alize?
Kick ass, take names, chew
I have
bubblegum.
no great love for organizations and formalities.
I say I've heard a lot of things about 11. And a lot of people are kind of salty about 11 and how it changed Final Fantasy as a whole. Not just the MMO space, but
her to keep us from bickering.
the franchise itself.
But I will suffer no titles. I am not here for House Leveilleur.
Such a poser. Thancred's such a poser for wearing an eye patch for fashion in front of a blind woman.
We see eye to eye. If it please you, you may think of me as but another comrade in arms.
I wouldn't say poser. He's very much a pretty boy.
Well then, Alfie,
12 and 13, I could, yeah,
part,
okay,
shall
I
to
see
the
that. See, look, I
paperwork
have
and
not
the
played a
finances
lot of
with my
Final Fantasy.
characteristic
This is
aplomb.
the only one I've played that I've even touched.
I would not have it any other way, Tataru. And we mustn't forget you.
It missed me,
What now
which
for
is
the
odd
Warrior of
because
Light?
I love JRPGs. I just never got into Final Fantasy. I think it's because by the time I was able to like start playing video games more and more as I got older, my parents were like, we have an NES, you don't need a PlayStation, and that kind of... Oh, the road goes ever on. The road goes ever on, down, down, down to the door where it began. I'll follow
Indeed.
wherever I find it. Sorry. It's
the
a
path
compulsion.
behind us was fraught with hardship, and the path before us will be no less unforgiving. But a new dawn shall break over the realm, and I see before me the faces of those who will deliver it.
Go. Which reminds me, I need to finish Octopath. Speaking of JRPGs, I need to finish Octopath. I ain't playing Claire Obscure on stream because I cry like a little girl. I loved that game. Oh my god. For a JRPG made by a bunch of Frenchies. Whew. Got me right in the freaking heart. There we go. We'll have chat over here. Now, if you type overtly long messages, it cuts off. I need to fix it. So, forgive me. This is while I'm working on it. I just paid my commission for my new model, so I am saving up to try and get like a nicer backdrop stuff. Yeah, Final Fantasy is one of those I just missed. I remember playing a lot of like you would call them clones. They had like the Harry Potter Final Fantasy clone. I played that a ton. I loved those on the Game Boy Color. Those were like my favorite. Man, that was a long time ago now that I think about it. Do I still have those somewhere? I think I do. I need to rip those.
One world's heroes are another world's villains. One world's loss, another world's gain. Where men go as one, there is life. And where there is life,
There's Deb.
My friends, if I may, I would ask that you entrust Tupsimati to me. Clouds gather upon the horizon, and as Master Louisoix's disciple, I would keep it close at hand.
I'm sorry, what is Tupsipati? Okay. That.
Thank you. I shall guard it well.
I was very confused for 5 minutes. Somehow I have transcended time and space. And I don't know how. Yeah, okay.
There is cause to hope.
Yeah, I don't remember anybody calling it Tupsipati.
For every ending,
or mentioning it at any point.
Marks a new beginning.
That's alright. I mean, I'll figure it out eventually. I'm just gonna have to go back to the videos that tell me what the story is. No, I don't want to look at the stock market. Yeah, see, no one talks about it. No one ever says a word, but it's really important. Okay. Y'all can't see me, but I'm watching you. Hey, look, it's the biggest asshole of the universe. I don't like it when he says it's ultimately to our advantage. That tells me bad news bears. Suspicious. Oh, almond joys. Oh wait, that is not an almond joy. Those aren't nuts. Very few have played the original. If you have, you get a special mark on your character. You would have gotten a special mark on your character. How did you get Nidhogg's eyes? And why did you put them And an almond joy. Heck yeah! An OG. Is this Fart City? It looks like Fart City. I don't know who this guy is. Did we see him before? He looks a little creepy. He reads a little creepy. Why couldn't they have voice acted that? That would have been hilarious and terrifying. Oh, okay. I know who you're talking about now. I remember him. I've watched plenty of videos. I remember. I had to, like, jog my memory. Okay. See, without the red helmet, I don't know who he is. A small favor. Meet me at the Diamond Forge. It won't take long. I don't know Tataru. Is it one of those rivals where it's like it's a love/hate kind of deal? Yeah. Oh my god, I hate you so much. I just want to kiss you. What the heck? It's like, what? What? Oh, somebody's in the queue. Hopefully you get what you need quickly. May your queue go very short. And the battle be relatively entertaining. I have cat fuzz in my eye. Blech. May that love never find me. I don't want that. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay. Double take! Uh-oh. What are you gonna do to me, Tataru? Tataru? I didn't consent! You know, you could have just said, hey, I'd like to get your measurements. You don't have to assault somebody. You could have just said, hey, I want to make you some clothes, girly. I'd be like, alright, yeah, sweet, let's go. I don't understand. Okay, I've never played MMOs very much. The first MMO I ever played was a Star Wars MMO that shortly after I started, they shut down. Now, let me see if I can remember what it was called. Yeah, Galaxies. I picked it up. I got it for like
We're here.
$20 at Target or something.
We would
From
not presume to begin
Walmart.
without you, Ida.
And I had no
Urianger has
clue
returned
it
to the
was an
Waking
MMO
Sands,
until
but
I
everyone
installed
else is
it and
now
I'd
present.
signed up and I was like, all right, let's go, let's play. And it's gone.
Yes, but for what exactly? We all have duties to attend to, Alphino, so you may dispense with the preamble.
Thank you, Elise. It is the very subject of those duties which compelled me to call this gathering. Though the Warriors of Darkness no longer pose a threat, Eorzea's many
Yeah, I
troubles
started
demand no
playing
less of our attention.
SWOTR recently.
And while I
So I
stand
don't
by
think
the
I'm gonna
decision
make
to
it a
approach
stream
each
game. I
task
think it's
as we
gonna be
see
a me
fit,
game.
I fear our effectiveness will ultimately be diminished should we continue to act in ignorance of each other's efforts.
Okay, well now that
Thus,
you
I
bring back
propose
EverQuest,
we elect a successor to Minfilia.
my IRL real
Not to
first
serve as a
one was
fully-fledged
RuneScape.
antecedent, perhaps, but as a coordinator of operations.
Is that all? Well, then the decision seems clear.
It's been a long time since I
No one
played
else has shown any
RuneScape.
enthusiasm for the role, and judging by your performance at our previous meeting, you would seem the perfect
I
candidate.
can't even remember the
did have a flair for
password
politics.
or the email I used. Good night.
I did not mean to. That was not my
What do you
intention.
mean you miss Ida? She was so fun.
As my tenure
So
as
fun.
commander of the Crystal Braves comprehensively demonstrated, I lack
Why
the
we using
qualities
past
required for
tense?
such an office. I would much prefer to remain as I am now, a soldier in the field, so to speak.
Should none of our number step forward? Must we then constrain some unwilling candidate to take up the position?
Hi,
Well,
I am the
based on
not
merit
speaking
alone,
protagonist.
A certain adventurer would be my choice.
Dang it.
Though I concede she might struggle to balance her new responsibilities with, let me see, slaying primals, thwarting legatuses, and feeding the orphan poor.
Hey now. I take offense to that.
Thancred makes a good point. Any who would wear such a mantle would be bound by its obligations. Have we not become sufficiently familiar with each other's methods to act without an overseer? At present, I see no cause to so willingly limit one of our number.
Well said, Papa Limo.
Oh my goodness! Help! I need some help here!
Damn it, Tataru!
Tataru, are you all right?
Me? I'm fine. It's this poor girl who just staggered in and collapsed on the floor that I'm worried about.
Okay. You're not in trouble. Cool.
Narco! God, how did... Yashola! Please, you have to help her! Kral, a hand if you would. Let us see about closing these wounds.
Wait a minute. Well, okay. It would make sense. Ishtola probably can smell it. She can probably smell blood.
Now, we've staunched the bleeding, but it may be a while before you can move about again. Though having seen your wounds, I'm surprised you are still moving at all.
Thank you. My message. It was too important to delay. I took the shortest route I could, though I knew it was more heavily patrolled. As you can see, my efforts at evasion were not entirely successful.
What's
Honestly,
the
you're
mess?
too brave for your own good. What was so urgent that you needed to fight half the Empire to get here? You could have been killed.
I'm sorry, Ida. I had good reason. But I imagine your friends are wondering who this bloody mess of a Mikote is.
Okay.
My name is Minago, and I belong to the Alamegan Resistance. I came to warn Ida and Papalimo about one of our leaders. A man who calls himself the Griffin. He's always been dangerous, but he's planning something new. Something reckless.
As all resistances are wont
The
to
Griffin,
do.
you say? I've heard the name. Rumor has it your man is eager to test his claws.
Aye, and on no easy target. He means to assault Belsar's wall from the Alamegan side.
But what does the Griffin possibly hope to gain from such an attack?
From what I understand, he wants the fires of war to spread to Eorzea. And for that, he needs to control the border with Gridania.
Hey now, that's my homeland.
So, he means to spark a conflict between the Alliance and the Imperial forces stationed in Alamigo, to have Eorzea's armies aid in the liberation effort, whether they will it or no.
His plan is flawed. Even should the Resistance succeed in occupying the wall, they would not be able to hold it. Imperial reinforcements would drive them out within a week.
Be that as it may, if there is even a chance that this scheme could bring about an escalation in hostilities between Eorzea and the Empire, the Alliance must be informed.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's good, right?
Forthwith and
It's
seek an
good,
audience with the
right?
Admiral. Thancred, Uldar is yours. Alphino and Alize, make haste to the Twelveswood and notify the Elder Seedseer of the danger to Gridania. She will duly call a council of the Alliance leaders, whom you must be ready to receive. You will be our voice in Ishgard. Explain the situation to Sir Emeric and encourage him to send an envoy.
I will talk with my K-pop boyfriend.
To Taru, Kryl, I leave the care of our injured messenger to you. See that she remains quiescent and her wounds closed. I believe that covers everything. Let us be about our tasks.
I suspect the ill tidings from Girabania will be held as a turning point. The beginning to a bloody end. The business of war was ever conducted with the coin of self-sacrifice.
Of course it is.
'Twas Master Louis Soir himself who taught us that such costs are not to be ignored or denied. And so I shall embrace them. When the time comes, I will make my choice, as you will yours.
Why is everybody being so bloody mysterious? If you know what I'm referencing, let me know. Earthus, let's go speak. Go talk to K-pop boyfriend. And try not to stub my toe again. The Aetheryte network exists. I should use it. Don't walk there. No, I get lost. For some reason, Ishgard is like, I will get lost, guaranteed. If I do not use the Aethernet, it is going to be absolutely horrendous. Where is K-pop boyfriend? Lucia? Okay. She's going to get K-pop boyfriend. Okay. Okay. Da, 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 da. Ah, yes, that's right. They now have Parliament. Proceeds to ignore them, teleports away. Yep. Peace out, bros. Okay. Alright. Oh god. I've been streaming for a while. My goodness. Yay, I have Conjurer experience points because that's all I do. Alright. I'm gonna call it here because I didn't realize it's like almost 10 and I need to go to bed. But, just, things are kind of weird right now because moving soon. So like, not like towards the later half of this week and then the week after, things are gonna be awkward for me, so I may not stream as much as I'd like. But, I'll be on when I'm on. I hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday or rest of your weekend, and hopefully I'll see y'all soon. Probably on Monday, if I do pick back up, I'm probably going to do Stone Shard, because I haven't done that in a hot minute. But, again, hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye!